he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Back to James. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points in his last time out.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Outside Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And early on in the season, some rookies still trying to deal with the speed of the NBA. Brent, how is that transition for you?
Yeah, I think there's just so much going on outside of the game as well, BA. So you take maybe the first 20 games, a couple of road trips to understand the tempo and pace at which you travel with, and have to pack and unpack and make the bus and make the shoot around. Just a lot going on. So maybe 2 months for rookies before they start to feel settled in.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
A shot to stop the drought. Here's James. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Pass to Nora. Hill for 3. Oh, Westbrook with a block. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Nora. Here's Connaughton. Off target from outside. The Lakers trail.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And they're on the run. And the basket by Westbrook.
Russell, tenacious and also flexible as an athlete. He absorbs that kind of contact and completes the move.
And it's blocked by Davis. And then Westbrook slams it in.
That might be a 50. Are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
And your Laker girl. Substitution.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
For 3, Allen. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to Rondo. Back to Anthony. Takes a three. The Lakers with the rebound. Monk with it. Davis with it. Middleton covering. Fires for three. Rondo's shot is off. Allen with it. Back to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Allen on the wing. The three ball. Davis with a rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Anthony. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Here's Allen. Here's Middleton. Now here's Allen. From behind the arc. And Middleton gets the three. Middleton's got 9 points.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
And finished off by Davis.
The assist from Dwight Howard.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Chris Middleton.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Substitution for your Lakers, DeAndre Jordan.
So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
James, that's good.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
Middleton outside. It's stolen by James. Here's Bazemore. Offensive rebound. Pass to Howard. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. This James on the wing. Takes the three. Bazemore, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The three. Out to James.
2 minutes.
The three is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:57 left in the first half. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Howard grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. And slammed. Dunked by James.
On offense, LeBron James has definitely found the groove, and you love the energy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
It goes on Russell Westbrook.
First team foul.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights are?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And Giannis just sets the bar so high for his squad. He works so hard out there on the floor, on the practice court, gets himself prepared for games, and that kind of intensity is paying off.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Allen on the wing. There's the triple. LeBron with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Solid in the first, fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Antetokounmpo. James with the block.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's some advice. Don't go at LeBron James.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Carmelo Anthony.
So it's Milwaukee now. Middleton outside. Inside. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Pure from three-point range. Middleton's got 21.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
James outside.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Fires the three.
The three ball hasn't been falling for them tonight. They're shooting a little better from there now, but still nothing to get excited about.
Back to Middleton. From the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. Knocking down three after three. He's up to 7 3-pointers tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
He's got 24.
See how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Here we go. Holiday from long range. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's James. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Grayson
And Allen gets it to go.
Reed.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. From outside the arc. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside for Davis. Westbrook left side. And stolen by Middleton. Wing shot on the way. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 29.
Well, Middleton on the higher ground here in this one tonight, shooting it well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. He can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Pass to Bazemore. From downtown, sinks the tray. Bazemore's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
Gets the 3 to fall. And the Bucks lead by 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the 3. Bazemore, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not even with little or no defense on you.
Outside, Rondo. That 3's off the mark. Tipped away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to Nora. Outside, Hill. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the Bucks miss again. Here are the Lakers now. Here's West.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with a layup. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 8.
Milwaukee foul. Pat Connaughton. That's his first personal foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Connects from downtown. Dunn's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Pass to Nora. Here's Hill. Goes up on the wing. Anthony grabs the board.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Here's Bazemore. That one's wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nora. And that's not going to go. A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. A tremendous offense. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers trail. For 3, James. Nora grabs the board. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Hill. Drains the triple.
The rhythm and timing right there, impeccable, and the experience of George Hill to recognize when to shoot off of the pass.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Nora grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Fast break, here we go. Oh, deflected. Hill with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Connaughton. He drops it from range. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
It's Bazemore on the wing. Misses the 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Back to Connaughton. Westbrook outside. Plenty of space. The Lakers with the rebound.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
Shot clock at 6. And that one's long.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Pass to Hill. Launches it. Here's Nora. Three-pointer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Bazemore. And there's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you can see Bazemore is shooting the ball with confidence out there. He wants to be the man in those kind of situations.
Timeout call. Milwaukee.
The one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
James outside.
Team foul.
And the 3 off target.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to Middleton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, of all of the titles that LeBron James won, certainly the most unique one is the Orlando bubble. And turning things around for the Laker franchise in 2020, bringing home banner number 17 and winning a title at age 35.
Middleton, no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
That's his first
So hard to
personal
contain
foul.
LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. The Lakers with another miss. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. No good with the triple. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. They grab their own miss. Here's Bazemore. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. He buries it from 3. Middleton's got 32 points.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Seven seconds left in the final quarter. From the wing, that shot off. And so they have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill. This is Brian.
never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. Yesterday, keep my head above water, my eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller, I've been getting richer, only made me crazy, mama said I'm different, since I was a baby.
Mahima, oceans, give me a sip of that potion, no, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah. But they talk about it. You know it's all fine. But
we are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Dallas moving it around. And it's Doncic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Zingas high post. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Pass to Hardaway. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. No good from Finney Smith.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Brown, good.
Now what speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
To the left side wing. And that one's good. Schroeder.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Doncic looking it over. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
On the wing, Doncic. Over Smart. No good off the back of the rim. Boston leading by 6. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith.
2 minutes
and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game. But I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises. But, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
All right, fans. That was your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
On defense, the Celtics. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Brown. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Over to the wing. At the elbow, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
Brown, good.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Down low. Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Jason Tatum.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
A shot by Kleber. Wide open. Another three for Dallas.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Pass to Bull. Now, Kleber. Brown with it. He's covered by Brown. Back to Brown. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. The kick out to Brown. And stolen by Tatum. It's a tie game in Dallas. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Here's Kleber. And stolen by Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tremendous confidence in this young man. I mean, he understands the game. He believes he's going to make plays.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. The rebound by the Celtics. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
At the line for the Celtics.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy, great vision in the post or at the top of the key, and he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Good on both.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. Now Schroeder. Last game he had 12. Brown outside. From the arc. A rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic left side. Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got 5.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, each year it seems the Browns getting better shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Dallas with the ball. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Now, here's Cantor. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And Doncic, here we go. On the way up top, back to Marjanovic. The 3 for Doncic. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here, defending the triple. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Porzingis. Shoots over Cantor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing with 20 points. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Porzingis can't hit. Celtics leading by 4. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight for an opponent.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. It's to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Porzingis. Stolen by Cantor. Tatum at the elbow. From downtown, the shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Tatum with it. A 3-ball. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics up by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Mavericks trail by 7. For 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Brown. Inside. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brown. Kleba with it. And Kleba slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Smart misses.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Second team foul.
3 from the inbound. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind him. And now maybe they can get something rolling.
That's his second personal
way
foul.
to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Cantor. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Cantor. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Shooters beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Horford. Powell with the steal.
2 minutes.
Brown right side. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Burke. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Powell. Now Burke takes the 3. Goes up again. Here's Brunson. Guarded by Horford. Back to Burke. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Here's Cauley-Stein. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Cantor. Here's Pritchard. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:04 left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Powell gets a hand on it. Brown outside. Burke can't get it to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. Cantor.
Enes Kanter.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Jay Rich.
Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. And here is Cauley-Stein. He's covered by Cantor. Here's Powell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics leading by 9. To the wing right side. Pass to Cantor. Richardson the bounce pass. Cantor inside. And the layup falls.
Enes Kanter.
And the Celtics lead by 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Burke. Into the lane. Here's Cauley-Stein. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound Boston. Back to Cantor. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. 8 points for Enes Kanter.
They have ridden him today. He just paid off in a big way.
And mean, really, just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Richardson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Boston making some changes. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thank you, David. Brown, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Mavericks trailed by 16. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith.
You love the heart that Brown plays with on D. Always doing his best to disrupt shooters.
And here is Tatum. Brown wide open. He fired.
Watch how I climb up, I'm on